So I can run it that way, or I can run the cabinet sound as the main sound, and add in the DI as just some seasoning. Switch the filters. So as you can see, just playing around with those two mixers, and even having the H5 mixed in there if you wanted to, all would make a difference. You can spread and make it sound thicker, whatever the case. But when you got a great preamp like this, it's all going to sound good, and it's just going to sound good. Don't matter. Let me see. I'm gonna run it through. I'm gonna run it through the. So we was running through the TC Electronic BC 410s. That's 410s with tweeter. I'm gonna run it through the Fender Bassman 115 Neo now. Give me 1 second, guys. And we're back. So now get a little bit of the 115 with a tweeter in there as well. So that's the D10 mic. Here is the H5, Zoom H5, which is two condenser mics in a XY configuration, pretty much pointing at it like this. Good. So I'm mixing the DI, more the DI. So it's more DI than the H5. So it's DI and the H5 together. Yep. So you can do that. But then you also got, so if you wanted to mic it with a real cabinet, that was one option. That's one option. All right. This right now. So now you also can run it through IRs. So I'm gonna run it through. See what I got up, queued up here. Run this through this. I'm running through my B6. And of course, you guys that know me know I use my B6 as like my IR loader, and I use it for compression and a little bit of flavoring at the end of my signal. So what I have is a 160 compressor on there. So it's like that DBX 160A compressor, similar. It's a emulation of that, and the threshold is set to -5. Ratio is 2.1. This set to soft knee, and volume set to 75 on that. And I have an Aguilar 410 with a tweeter IR queued up, which is two IRs at once. Actually, it's a RE20 and a SM57 on the same cabinet. And let's see what I got here for my settings on that. Lows are set to 60, the high is set to 63, balance is -11, and volume is -3.1. And I also have a pre 173 on there just for the saturation and the coloring. No EQing done with it. Gain is set to 25. Everything is set to flat though. So here's what that sounds like without the Magellan preamp. Right? Here's with the preamp. Bring down that volume. Let's bring it down from here. So as you can see, those filters make a ton of a difference, you know. Even this low pass filter, let me sweep up it a bit. And it's trust me, it's not redundant. I know sometimes it may seem redundant to some people, but you gotta understand it's more so. I use this to dial in the bass sound, right? You can dial in all the nice heavy bass sound you want, and I use this high pass filter to kind of tailor that to the room or to the whatever's going on. Say it's a extra boomy room, I can take out a lot of those frequencies without changing the characteristic. Because if you say you don't add that booty there, you're still gonna have to deal with those frequencies in a room. And just having a knob that can help you dial that in really helps out. Past the bass knob, because I may want that bottom still there. I don't want all my bottom gone because you see there's still a difference. So it's super musical. It's super musical, and I know it's getting, you're really dialing in a particular tone at that point, but it's gonna dial it back, and it's gonna make your sound. Sometimes that can make your sound way more manageable for a sound engineer, front of house or whatever the case, um, especially when you running this to your amp, it sometimes it can make your amp more manageable for whoever you're dealing with as well. So, um, and then and everything else that's going on stage. So I really like this preamp. Like I can't stress that it joint sounds so good. This the preamps that's been coming out lately have been crazy. The SGT, the AG, the Magellan pre. You got amps, a few other ones that I like, but I haven't bought, gotten them yet. As y'all know, I like to, for the most part, I like to get stuff myself because then I can say what I want to say about it. I don't have to just like, what I'm saying. I recently had to do a review of a pedal I didn't really like too much. Ended up not liking too much. Wanted to like it. I don't buy anything with the intention of not liking it. That's a waste of money. Um, and time. Negativity is a waste of time. But if you get my job is to do reviews on YouTube right now. So if it ain't good, I got to give a negative review. But this is fire. It's fire. It's definitely worth the money. It'll definitely add a. It's worth adding to your arsenal 1,000%. This definitely gets my stamp of approval. So make sure you go check it out in the store near you, and it's more convenient than carrying around one of the heads, the Magellan heads. Um, plus the Magellan heads don't allow you to have this little foot switch here. You got your mute switch there as well. The mute switch is useful. I wouldn't want them. Only things, like I said, I would change would be um, if they maybe added an IR or something. Just one. You know, a 410 with tweeters. Be fine. You know what I'm saying. But I know everybody. That ain't everybody's preference. But you know what I'm saying. It'd be nice. But they didn't. For 300, it's all right. If they had another 100 on it, they would have had to have it. They had another 100 on this price tag, they'd had to have the IR loaded. But they got it at a good price point where it's beautiful analog tone, just nice, warm, tight musical bass sound. Like they just it's in a room. It sounds it's so massive. Like it's some very massive sounding preamp. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. And make sure you subscribe, like, and share. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribing, you liking, and you sharing, because I need you and you need me to keep doing reviews, right? Hey, we in there. It's we need each other. We need each other, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me, subscribe, like, share. I appreciate you. But um, make sure you go to allbasscreations.bandcamp and check out my music as well. Everything from my first album to all my recent releases are out. Check out Everybody Loves the Sunshine. Back Home, Going Far. These are all my song titles, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. Go get that. And follow me on all social media at the Bass Niggas, and I greatly would appreciate it. Check out Fame. Um, Go to famemusic.org, and Fame is a after school and summer music program for kids in middle school and high school in the Maryland area, well, the DMV area, really, which is the District of Columbia, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Um, Check us out. And I'm one of the teachers up there. Well, not up there. We do it at various schools, and we got a few locations that they do the summer programs at, and it really helps the kids get scholarships. We help them with scholarships, everything. So, and as well as after school tutoring, all that stuff. So we help make sure the grades stay up and the music stay up. You got to have both. But go to famemusic.org and donate. Definitely help. It would help us out with the kids. Each of those kids, they spend quite a bit of money on private lessons and things like that with instructors like myself. So I'm not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I do it for the kids. But I gotta make a living too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't own Fame. I'm contracted to Fame as one of the teachers. And Fame didn't ask me to do this either. I really believe in the program, even when I'm not working with Fame. I still encourage people to donate, or if you got kids that want to audition and have some help with their musical and academic goals, go to famemusic.org, and we got auditions coming up soon as well. So this has been another episode of All Bass Creations Effects Tutorials, Demos, and Review. I'm the Bass Negus, Negus. Follow me on all social media and subscribe, like, and share, and I'm out. Peace.